Boxing Ego here. If you like this video, make sure you hit the like button and also subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon on the top of your screen to get notified when the latest new content drops. 1. Anthony Joshua promoter Eddie Hearn says he does not like the Povetkin fight and there will be VADA drug testing for it. Stay tuned. What up, Fight World? It's your boy Ego and I'm back with some more boxing. Make sure you smash the like button. Also subscribe to the channel for the latest and greatest in boxing. If you want to become part of the gang notification gang, please hit the bell icon. Shout out to the super chats, channel donations, the Venmo donations, and the Patreon family we work in. Shout out to boxingnewsonline.net, link in the description. Eddie Hearn has an interview with them, and Eddie Hearn says, and I quote, "I don't like the Alexander Povetkin fight. I said to Joshua, you shouldn't be taking this fight. But because of the relationship between the WBA and the world of boxing, Povetkin's promoter, also us and the WBA, we've both got a very strong relationships. The WBA are a little bit torn. They want Povetkin to get a shot as mandatory. Also, they are very happy to have Joshua as the reigning world champion. So Gilberto Mendoza, the president, wants this fight. Joshua thinks it's a very good fight for him to learn, right? So he's going to fight Povetkin. So it's madness to take a fight like this when you've got the potential of the Wilder fight. But what can you do? He's at a stage now where he's having stadium fights in front of 90,000 people. He wants to take care of his mandatories. A lot of what he wants to do is based around what Vladimir Klitschko done in terms of domination, right? He's already signed to the VADA testing, referring to Povetkin. There is something that we do for every fight. For every opponent from 16 weeks out, which we pay 50 grand for additional VADA testing, so that it was done for Klitschko, and that it was done for the Joseph Parker, and that it was done for the Kubrat Pulev fight, which he pulled out with the injury, as we know. So they will be testing him 6, 7, 8 times in addition to the program that he's already sent out. Povetkin's team were happy to put this in. That wasn't something that they were including in their terms as well as ours. I think that we know the history and the reputation. They want to prove that if there's a win, there's absolutely no question mark. So the VADA testing, I think, will be underway from tomorrow, Friday, until the fight. It's not going to be 6 weeks or 8 weeks. It's starting now. That's very important. That's obviously very important to us. Link in the description. As far as VADA testing, great. Povetkin failed 2 drug tests for 2 separate drugs in 2016, and it's a heavyweight fight. Very dangerous. Both guys have power. They need to be drug tested just to make sure everything's on an even playing field. That's my thoughts on that. However, listen to yet again another consistency from Team Joshua. Now Eddie Hearn is blaming Anthony Joshua. He says, "I don't like the Povetkin fight," end quote. I said to Joshua, you shouldn't be taking this fight, but because of our relationship, yada, yada, yada. Also, they are very happy to have Joshua as a reigning champion. Joshua thinks it's a very good fight for him to learn. Right. Joshua had an interview wearing a do-rag in the passenger seat of a vehicle. He said he doesn't want the Povetkin fight. He says, I'm not really worried about Povetkin. I want Wilder because that's the bigger challenge and that's what I'm looking forward to. Now Eddie Hearn is saying something different. Once again, who do we believe? Joshua on tape, which is on YouTube. I should put the link in the description, right? With the do-rag on, saying he doesn't want the Povetkin fight last month. Or actually it's July now, so maybe a month and a half ago in May, I think it was. He says he doesn't want the Povetkin fight, but now Eddie Hearn is pinning it on him and blaming him, saying he wants to fight. He feels it's a very good fight for him to learn. Once again, another loophole, but it is what it is. Joshua's fighting Povetkin. I'm glad they're doing VADA testing. You let me know what you guys think. But according to Eddie Hearn, he doesn't even like this fight, but he's going to put it on DAZN, and people have to pay for a subscription to get DAZN for a fight that the promoter is publicly saying, and he said it to Behind the Gloves, I don't even like the Povetkin fight. I was telling him to take Wilder, but according to Eddie Hearn, he's saying that Joshua wants this fight. So how can two people be telling the truth if they both said different things? One of them can't certainly be the truth, right? Joshua thinks it's a very good fight for him to learn. And that's another thing. You learn from the Klitschko fight. You're a champion, so you can't. Man, this just read the article. I don't really have nothing else to say. Joshua, he wants to take care of his mandatories. A lot of what he wants has to do with around what Klitschko done in terms of domination. So once again, this is telling the fans what it is. You're saying Joshua wants this. It's a good fight for him to learn, but he's already a champion. So you don't really learn. You know what I mean? You learn as much as you can from each fight, yeah. But now he wants to fight mandatories. But what about fighting another champion? You had no problem fighting Charles Martin when he was a champion. You were the challenger. You had no problem fighting Joseph Parker when he is a champion. Wilder's a champion. Why do you want to fight mandatories now? None of this makes sense. Let me know what you guys think. Link in the description. Make sure you smash the like button. As always, hate, comment, and subscribe. Till next video, it's Ego signing off. So if you enjoyed this video and want more content like this on the channel, you can show your appreciation by going to the PayPal donate button or the YouTube support button. And you can donate any amount that you feel is equivalent to the value of this video. Much more to come. Thank you guys for your support. Boxing Ego, the future of boxing.